The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. Today, two teams collide from the Pac-12, and conference implications are aplenty. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Colorado Buffaloes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Fresno State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Got it on the outside. It's Flowers. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the... that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at him.
At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a nice game. Fresno State right back to the line.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more nervous. You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup here before the defense knocks it down.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counterplays. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just key on wherever the tight end is. You got to realize they can show you one thing and come back with it.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been. He threw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, they convert. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Buffalo's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Jordan. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. You got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, give on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Getting some heat. Makes the grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
A moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
The aerial assault continues. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bucs!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Using his legs, it's Vaughn. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They try to pop a run on the draw. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the right side. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Going to try to get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Jordan. On the run, still looking. Got his man all by himself. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Got his man. Touchdown, Buffalo! Rolling in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, we will all remember where we were when 1 met 2 this season. Let's show you what went down. Oklahoma State proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Pokes team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. We'll see a lot of big games this season, but few will have as much of an impact on the big picture as 1 versus 2 and how this one played out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Unloads to the wideout. And completed. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Flowers. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Offense gets set for second down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Second down coming up. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He makes the catch. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Vaughn. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Fresno State working from the red zone. Working that left side now. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They're going to throw it again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fresno State. Remember this one simple precept, and your time with me will not have been ill spent. The tight end is always open.
They think that too. They think they're always open. Throw me the football, but especially in the red zone. This is where you see most tight ends do most of their damage. Big body guys, QB find him, hit him, touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you play a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down, and much more really good execution by this offense. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He'll keep it himself. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Perkins. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw.
Key is when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket. time to throw. You get a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Looking to scramble. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the down, goal-to-go situation.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown. Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And we're all square as he set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Man, I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
The linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. We got to run, we got to play pass. Seeing them run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for us.
Snagged in the middle. It's Vaughn. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Fresno State will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Steps away. That's a throw. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Colorado. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Ball. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McCluster. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Fresno State right back to the line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Fresno State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, Davey. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make the play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure then that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Throws for the tight end. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards away in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the way.
Makes his connection. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Get that touchdown right before the half. Build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
The Bulldogs will kick it away to start the second half. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position possession on offense. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. Got room at the 35. And
just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. A low line drive and short kick. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Fresno State right back to the line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Handoff from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. DB's right up on the receivers. Makes the grab. It's McCluster. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They'll put the tight end in motion. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. About to snap it for the 8th time on this drive, and it's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Fair catch, called for and made. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. Just refused to take it out of reverse, got caught for the safety, and he might spend some time on the bench after that. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Got the quick completion.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the back mistake as a receiver on the screen. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, and he's still short of the first down mark. Let's see if the defense comes after them. Third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. He's looking to throw it. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Well, the offense is trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you've got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Feeling some heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the one, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Here comes the offense on first down. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on second and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 30. He's going. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front ball to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it. And the catch was one thing and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes will snap it on first and 10. To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed.
Buys a little extra time. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. This feels like four-down territory. Third and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them: calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart, understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down, new set of downs.
They'll line up for a second down play. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll give it to him again. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. And he will score! Touchdown, Buffaloes! They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We You got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the right out. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first punt of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Breaks up the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got it! Can't quite cross the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. Turning to the running game on first and goal. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses. Stop.
Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this. Productive. Last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Part of the backfield, it's McCluster. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Coming after it. And they got it. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. The offense starts with a short field. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Fires into the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. A strike downfield. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when it hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding them. Nice catch.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Fresno State right back to the line.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Finds his man. It's McCluster. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling them. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Right on target this time. And he breaks into the open. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard.
All kinds of running room. The 20. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. And he's got it along the sideline, but the officials are signaling out of bounds. It's incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here with a big lead in the game, putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. From the gun, looking for a man. Into the end zone. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a no passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense option. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.